Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing another video. I just thought for my intro I'm gonna slouch because I just want to be relaxed. I quickly put on Instagram for you guys to ask me a question, so I'm gonna go through the questions. I'm gonna get ready to go absolutely nowhere, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Guys, I got a spot. I put it on my Instagram like a week ago. I got a spot and it's turned into a dark mark. I knew it would turn into a mark. The first thing I'm going to use is these Eloise illuminating drops, and I'm not going to apply it all over my face. I'm just going to get some onto my hand, just like that much, and use a brush and just put it like on the ooh, let me turn my phone on silent. I'm just going to put it on the high points of my face. How long have you been on Instagram and tips to grow Instagram? So I have been on Instagram 2 years now. When did I get married? Have I been married for 2 years? Well, I think it's been about a year and a half that I have been on Instagram. And to be honest, at the start I wasn't really like taking it seriously. I think the best tip I can give you to, you know, if you're trying to grow your Instagram, is just stay consistent and post things that you enjoy doing, not just something that everyone's doing. I'm just going to use my Ordinary foundation. I have been loving this foundation because it's very lightweight. It's not full coverage, and I've got the shade 2.1Y. Staying on the question of Instagram, I think I also grew fast because I was just myself, and I think that's very important, to just be yourself. And I feel like it is quite weird and awkward at the start talking on stories and doing, you know, things like that, but I think the more you do it, the more confident you get. I still get awkward sometimes on stories, and I have to do so many takes to, you know, get my words out and say things properly. But yeah, just be yourself. Basically, be yourself. Another question: when are you having another kid? This question I get asked on every single Q&A, and guys, honestly, me and Fizan, we're not preventing anything, if you know what I mean. We're just basically leaving it up to God, and whenever God wants to bless us with another child, then yeah, we'll have another one. I also want to say that we're not really trying either. Like with Ava, we did, you know, try, and we got blessed with her. So another question: is it always important to have a good relationship with your mother-in-law? I know yours is supportive, others aren't. I think when your mother-in-law is supportive, it's literally the best thing ever. It makes your life 10 times easier. So I do think it is important, but I also know that not all mother-in-laws are nice. You know, I've heard pretty bad stories, and I'm so thankful I don't have any bad stories. I would say definitely try to have a good relationship with your, not just mother-in-law, with like all your in-laws. But at the end of the day, if you're trying your best and it's not happening from the other side, then I would say just still be respectful and just keep it as that. My e.l.f. concealer, and put this on my eyelids. So someone asked, are you going to start doing vlogs on your channel? I would, but I do nothing because of lockdown. There's nothing to do. I'm just at home and I don't want to vlog. I'm sure you guys would still watch it, but it's just so boring. Like, you guys, trust me, you guys don't want to see what my days look like right now, because they're nothing interesting. I do want to vlog. I would love to vlog, but hopefully when life gets a little bit better and a bit busier, then I will definitely vlog for you guys, because there's no point vlogging when there's nothing to vlog. Guys, I just realised I didn't blend the foundation on my nose, so that's good. I'm just going to take my London Copyright eyeshadow palette in the Palace, and I'm going to use like this shade. So another question is, love of my life wants me to wear Asian clothes and headscarf after marriage. I'm a bit modern and don't want to. Any advice? So I would say if he is the love of your life, then he would respect your choices and he's not going to force you into anything, just as you shouldn't force him into anything. I think both of you should advise each other on, you know, what the right thing is to do and help each other, but as long as he's not forcing you, like, you have to do this, then I think, you know, it's nice for him to say that, you know, that you should wear a headscarf and you should be wearing certain types of clothes. I don't know, this is kind of a tricky one because I don't want people in the comments saying, no, I have no right in saying, you know, women should do this or men should tell their woman to dress like a certain way. But all I'm saying is, basically what I'm trying to say is, as Muslims, a husband and a wife should advise each other to do the right thing. But, you know, me and Fizan always tell each other, you know, you should do this or you should do that, but we never force each other, and that's how it should be. So I'm just going to pack that burgundy brown shade on my eyelid. I'm just going to take a light brown shade. And someone asked, another question, do you feel like social media has affected the way you dress? No, I don't think social media has affected the way I dress. I would never wear something that I don't feel comfortable in. I wear the clothes that I want to wear. And yeah, I mean, I take a lot of inspiration from social media and other influencers, and just generally like the explore page outfit posts. When I see them, I do take inspiration from them, but I would never like wear something that I'm not comfortable in just for social media. So guys, I'm just going to go in with my concealer, and this is the NARS Creamy Concealer in Ginger. And the reason why it's so small is because I've never actually tried this concealer. I always thought of this to be a very drying concealer, a very matte concealer, which it is quite matte, it's not very radiant, but I do really like it. And this was on ASOS, the mini one, and I just thought, you know what, let me just get it and try it because it is the mini one. So yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have to buy the original size one because I am actually really liking it. So I'm just gonna apply this and I'm just gonna answer another question. So someone asked, how have you been? To be honest, I have been really good. I've just been taking things day by day because I don't know, I feel like because it's winter my mood gets really down. I'm the type of person who gets affected by the weather for some reason. So when it's dark and, you know, rainy and cold, I don't know, I just don't feel as happy as I would if I woke up and it was really sunny and bright and hot outside. Overall, I'm good. I'm just going to take my wrong way, my NYX finishing powder in Banana, and I have been loving the way this looks under my eyes. It does look quite bright, very bright actually, but it is really nice. And for anyone who struggles with fine lines and dry under eyes, I would definitely recommend this, and it doesn't look cakey whatsoever. I'm just going to take my Kiko palette. This is, I don't really know, it just says Smart and it says 02. That brown bronzer contour shade, and use that to slightly bronze up my face. Someone asked, have you got any skincare advice for sensitive skin? I don't really have sensitive skin. I can use honestly anything on my skin and I'm good. But, would say if you have sensitive skin, then really just try and simplify your routine. Don't use, you know, that many exfoliators. Don't use a lot of acids such as like, you know, glycolic acid, or if you use any of them type of skincare products, then maybe just cut down the amount you're using them. So if you're using them every day, which I do not recommend, don't use, you know, exfoliators every single day. Maybe use them like 3 times a week. I use my exfoliators, I'd say around 3 times a week. Yeah, I know some people who use exfoliators every day, day and night. So these in the morning and at night time, 7 days a week, and I just think that is overdoing it. So I'm just going to take the same Kiko palette and use the blush shade and just use that as blusher. So someone asked me any recommendations on what to watch on Netflix, and right now I'm watching Friends. If you haven't watched Friends, I highly recommend you watch Friends. It is the most funniest show I've ever watched. Before we got married, Fizan used to tell me you need to watch Friends, and I used to think, oh my god, like who even watches Friends? I'm not watching that. And after we got married, he made me watch it a little bit ages ago, and I really got into it, and then I stopped watching it. And then about a month ago, I started watching it from around season 2. And now I'm on season 7, I think, and it literally is the best show ever. Is it? It's up there. It's not the best show ever, I would say, because now I'm just remembering Prison Break and Suits and Queen of the South. Amazing. They're all very good shows. So yeah, it's definitely up there. I'm just going to take a brown, just any brown eyeshadow, and put that under my eyes. If you struggle with fine lines or dark circles, then if you smoke out your lash line, I don't know, it just creates this effect where it doesn't look as noticeable, if you know what I mean. I'm going to take my Morphe eyebrow gel and brush out my eyebrows. Someone asked, do you feel like there's, let me read the question again, I just read it and I forgot it. Do you feel like there's too many people on social media doing the same thing? I feel like social media is such a big platform. There's so many different platforms on social media. You've got Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, whatever else there is. TikTok, one of the biggest ones right now. Whoever wants to do it is welcome, because there's room for everyone. That's just how I see it. Guys, I'm going to show you a lip gloss that I have been obsessed with, and it is the Revolution lip gloss. This is in Hydrate. I'm just gonna apply mascara, but guys, don't judge me, because this mascara is totally dried out and I haven't ordered any mascaras, even though I've been doing shopping like every other day online. I haven't ordered any mascara, I don't know why. But yeah, I need to order some, or I need to pop into town and get some, but I'm just gonna use whatever's left and try and make the most of it. So someone asked me, what's it like having your own house? It's nice because you have your own space, and I just think as a married couple, you know, not straight away, but after a while, it is good to have your own space, because, you know, it does make your relationship stronger, because, you know, you have to get used to each other just on your own, not just around people, if you know what I mean. I do miss living with my in-laws as well. It's a lot of fun being there, especially when you have a good relationship with everyone, then, you know, you do enjoy. Also, living on your own, you have to think about everything else that you wouldn't worry about if you were living with your mum. Even though I moved out and I wasn't living with my mum and I was living with my in-laws, it was literally just like I was at home. You know, I didn't feel any type of burden to do anything. I obviously helped around, and if my mother-in-law asked me to put the clothes out or I don't know, whatever else, then I did do it, but she never made me feel like I have to do these things, otherwise I'm like a bad daughter-in-law. She never made me feel like that, and I think that's why I do miss being there. Guys, I'm really trying. I just need to order a new mascara, but I don't know, I'm just being lazy, aren't I just need to order one. I don't know what my problem is. Someone just asked, what is your biggest insecurity? I don't really have any major insecurities. You know, I have days where, you know, you do feel a bit not as confident about yourself, but there's not like major insecurities where I'm like, I have to change this about myself, otherwise I'm just not going to be confident. Nothing like that. To be honest, there is one thing that every day I look at my hands and I just think, oh, you've got such bony, skinny fingers. They're just disgusting. I literally call my hands disgusting because I don't like my hands. They're all bent, and yeah, it's not like a major insecurity where I want to get hand surgery. I don't even know if hand surgery is a real thing, but if there was, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I don't know, I don't like my hands as much as everything else. I'm just gonna fill my eyebrows in the slightest bit, not going too heavy. And I like to do this after I set my eyebrows because the eyebrows stay in place and you don't need to fill them as much. Guys, I just applied some highlighter and I used the Eloise highlighter in Hollywood Glow, and I'm going to try and speed this up because my camera keeps dying because it's getting too hot. That's the only bad thing I don't like about my camera. It gets really hot and it turns off. So I really need to get another camera. The last thing I'm going to do, which is just like so extra, I don't even need to do this, but I'm just going to take a tiny little brush and put some brown eyeshadow on there and just make little freckles. I don't know, I've been loving freckles recently and I wish I had natural ones, but I don't. So you know what, we're gonna make fake ones. So guys, that is my finished look, and to be honest, the freckles are looking a little bit patchy from here, but they actually look okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!